know that there are a lot of situations that can bring stress on. So I just wanted to ask, how many of you have had somewhat of a stressful day? Well, I want to talk to you about stress because did you know that high levels of stress can get in the way of your health and weight goals? Now, most of you know that over the last several months, and it'll soon be approaching 1 year, I made a health decision to lose weight. I have not lost all the pounds I'd like to lose, but I am on that health journey and I can see great benefits thus far. And at the time that I began my weight loss journey, I really had not thought about what impact stress could possibly be having. So I wanted to mention that stress is one of those factors that can get in the way of our weight loss goals. And how's that possible? Well, first of all, when we're stressed, we oftentimes will exhibit bad eating habits. In addition to that, we can also find that we just don't sleep like we should. Bad sleeping habits. And of course, we also find that stress can also add extra tension. And all of those things combined just don't make for us really putting forth the right efforts we might have for our weight loss journey or maybe even our health. So I am going to share with you why I have totally fallen in love with Plus Calm and what impact it has had on me. And I'm hoping that you would like to jump in with me and give it a try. But let's first of all get back to talking a little bit more about stress and those high levels of stress that you might feel throughout the day or throughout the week. And again, like we said, if you're having trouble sleeping. Now, I have been a person that over quite a number of years have experienced not the best sleeping patterns. And I don't know if I would attribute mine to stress or the fact that many of us who are postmenopausal just have difficulty sleeping. And that is where I have found my greatest benefit with Calm, which I'm going to talk to you about. And then, of course, if you are finding that stress is impeding your overall health or your desire to lose weight, you may be asking, well, what can I do? Well, of course, we know that we can always strive to eat healthier, and that allows us to improve our nutrition. We also know that we can put forth extra effort to get a little more physical activity in. And I do realize that when we have jobs that overtake our lives, we oftentimes will put off getting that physical exercise. But physical exercise is important to help us relieve that stress. And then, of course, one additional way is that of adding a dietary supplement that can help reduce stress. And that's where Calm comes into play. Our Plus Calm has several benefits, and it will help reduce the stress that you might have as well as improving your mood. It also promotes that feeling of calmness and relaxation. And then, most importantly, for those who may have experienced less sleep patterns like myself, it will help with the aspect of improving that quality of your sleep. And that's why I chose to come on tonight with my Plus Calm. So I'm going to share with you how I personally use Plus Calm, and then we'll talk about ways that you might be able to use Plus Calm. I like to use Plus Calm, and it comes in a container that will last you for 30 days. We have a scoop, and you basically just fill one of these scoops, and you can place it in different types of beverages which are important for hydration. And I'll tell you something, many of you probably don't realize that 75% of America is chronically dehydrated. Many people don't like to drink water. And of course, if you're one of those persons, Plus Calm will help you with that, because it's something else that you can add to your water to help you become more hydrated. But anyway, you use 1 scoop with 8 ounces of water. Now for myself, every afternoon, I like to have a cup of green tea. So this is my green tea of choice. It has lemon flavor and ginseng. So I use our electric kettle to make my hot water. And then when I'm ready, I just put my tea bag, my scoop of Calm in my beautiful Moderna mug, and then I dissolve my Calm, and I've got a delicious cup of hot tea to drink in the afternoon. And then after dinner, most evenings, I also enjoy a cup of hot tea. But because I don't want to impede my being able to go to sleep, I'll usually take one of the celestial types of tea. They're celestial seasoning because they are herbal teas that are caffeine free. They come in so many different varieties and flavors, and I usually get the multi-pack so I can pick and choose which flavor I want. I prepare it the same way as I do my afternoon tea. So that's how I prefer to drink my Calm. I like it in a hot tea. And by the way, it completely dissolves, as you can see in this cup. And if you're drinking a tea that might have a little bitterness, it also is an all-natural sweetener. So it helps sweeten that tea so you don't have to add honey or some other type of sweetening adjective to it. So that's how I drink mine. But I'm going to share with you that you can add yours to a glass of water. So if you'd like to start your morning off after breakfast with a nice cold glass of water, you can add Plus Calm to that 8 ounces of water. Also, if you are using any of our other Vida Choice products, such as our Formula 5, which you'll see I've got containers here in the background that you can notice. So if you're using Formula 5, or if you're using our Total Weight Loss System and you're using one of our shakes from it, you can also add Calm. So there are so many ways that you can add it to your beverages, which will allow you to benefit from all that we just shared about Calm. Plus, it's also a great way for you to continue to hydrate yourself.